What's up, mechanics? Happy Tuesday and welcome back to VIM Tools headquarters. We are getting ready to leave for Las Vegas tomorrow. We're going to the Cornwall rally, and at the time you're watching this, we actually are probably getting back because we're recording a little early.
Yeah, we've just gotten back.
Yeah, we leave tomorrow, and Louis just got sick.
Yeah. So in an unlikely fashion, I'm not gonna do a lot of talking today. I feel like
You took medicine today?
I did take medicine. I'm all messed up on cough medicine at work. Pretty cool. No, I'm
All right, he's gonna be slurring a little. Okay, so we have some new products, 2 new products. One that we already showed you, but I'm gonna do a little demonstration on, and something that we have with Magrails that we did a whole video on Magrails, but we didn't show this item because we sell the Magrails on a tray. I guess I'm just gonna talk about that first. We don't have questions today, so ask some questions. This is the MRTRAY14G. So it comes with 3 14-inch Magrails, right? These are 14-inch.
Yeah.
We make them specifically for
we
this.
make it for the trays. We don't make them to sell individually.
Yeah. So these Magrails are just stuck on here. They're not drilled on. They're just magnetically attached to this metal tray. And it doesn't come with the sockets, but it does come with a bunch of pegs. You get 3 bags of 1/4, 3/8, and 1/2-inch pegs. I think you get 20 in each bag because I already put about 10 on here. And you know how strong these Magrails are. So you can put this in your toolbox, throw whatever sets you want on there, and if you need to take them on the go, you can just grab it out. It comes with a handle so that you can swing it around and show your friends how strong this is. And they just pop off. Bam. MRTRAY14G. We also have an MRTRAY14R, which is red.
And a B.
And a B, which is blue. So both of those are available, and we've had them for quite some time. And they're very popular. So if you haven't seen them before, check them out.
What do you put on there? The SMS sockets?
Yeah, the SMS sockets, the 3/8 and the 1/4, and then the new MMS 64 drivers.
What a coinky-dink, because those SMS sets, the big socket sets, the master one, we will be not breaking them down, but we will be coming out with subsets of them so that you don't have to buy the entire set if you don't want to, and they will be coming on Magrails just like that, as you see here. So you'll have the deep set, the shallow set, the metric, the standard, etc. But you'll see the subsets of the SMS 400 and 5 and 600 on Magrails just like that.
And we're about to have a lot more driver sets. So like these that you see here, we're going to have torque sets, hex sets, e-torques.
We're bringing back the old sets that we haven't had for a long time. A lot of them came in already to cover back orders. We have more coming in. But what's more exciting is that we're bringing in probably 3 times what we used to have in terms of different sets. So we'll have master sets that you've never seen. We'll have subsets that weren't available before. All types of new part numbers, all types of new products. We'll be showing them to you as they come in so that you'll see them and actually be able to order them once we show you them.
Yeah. So as for new products, we have these. This is the V10 PT100. And these are 10-point sockets, okay? It comes with an 8, 10, and 12. And specifically, the 12 millimeter you'll find 10-point fasteners in 12 millimeter on the clutch pressure plate bolts found on the flywheel assembly on Mitsubishi Eclipse and Dodge Stratuses. That is a very specific use. If there might be more, that is what I know for sure.
Specialty is what that is.
Yes. And the 8 and 10 millimeter are to remove or install the seat tracks on Hondas and some Fords. There's 2 fasteners on those seat tracks. There's an 8 and a 10 millimeter, and they are 10-point.
Come here.
So these, not many companies make the 10 points. We do. So there's your set. V10 PT100, 8, 10, and 12 millimeter, 10-point impact sockets.
They're making some noise, so I had to separate them.
What else? Okay. Should I hold him? He feels left out. All right, just stay right there. Don't touch the mic. All right. The rapid load wheel nut sockets. We showed you guys not that long ago these rapid loads because they're brand new. And a lot of people were asking what rapid load means. All right.
Okay, they're not having a good time.
What rapid load means. And I'll show you. So I think I've showed this before, but I'm going to do a little demonstration. So
really get in there, get higher up on that camera so you can actually see what we're talking about. You gotta get some light on it. I don't know how.
well, okay, look. So on the flat parts of the square drive on the bottom, they're a little rounded or concaved, so that on the impact guns, this retaining ring right here, a lot of times, especially when they're brand new and these retaining rings haven't worn out, they stick out ever so slightly off of the flat edge of the drive on the impact driver, and so it makes it a real bitch
A rail.
to get those sockets onto here. So this just makes it very easy. So put this here, pinky, boop, and it's not like it's on there loose, so it holds on and it comes off very easily. So it's just to make your job a little easier. So a lot of times those are really annoying to deal with. So that's the RLWS100 rapid load wheel nut socket set, available now. What else? You got the...
Yeah, we have the FFA 100s here. We've shown these before, haven't we?
No.
But we've never shown these.
No. Never.
I'm messed up from cough medicine. All right. Could have sworn we showed these. Anywho. FFA 100 is our firm flex adapter kit. So come your quarter, your 3/8, and your half, all spring loaded. Dual drive. Universal joint adapters. So your 1/4" square drive here, it's going to be obviously 1/4" square drive, but the dual drive is going to work with an 11mm box wrench or ratcheting wrench. The 3/8 is going to work with obviously 3/8 sockets, and then your 17mm for the dual drive. So anything that's 17mm, we'll hold that in. You have a super low profile universal joint swivel. And finally, the big one, the 1/2" big boy. This guy is going to work with your 21mm. So now people love these guys out of our SMS socket sets. We brought in the 1/2" and we made a full set of them. They've been flying off the shelves like hotcakes, which is honestly why I'm surprised we haven't talked about it. I thought we did. That's my mistake.
They haven't been here that long.
Like a month, right?
Yeah.
Like a month? Yeah, but that's enough time for us to have talked about it. I don't know why we didn't yet. But here we have them. FFA 100. Go get yours, right? Pretty cool. Spring loaded, dual drive, like all the other stuff that you've seen. Bada bing, bada boom. Get yourself a pair.
Do a little one of these.
Oh, shit.
Those on there. Look how stiff that is.
Big old stiffy.
So they don't flop down on you.
You don't gotta worry about that limp adapter. You know.
And watch this. Put this in a wrench, which we will have one with a retaining ring. That is a 17mm. We're going to come out with all the sizes that we have dual drive stuff on with retaining rings.
Yup.
When you put this in a wrench, this entire bottom half is just gone, out of the picture. Disappeared. And so now it's a little more low profile. Probably the lowest profile 3/8 U-joint adapter on the market. That can still do...
Not one of the only.
That can still fully flex and is spring loaded.
Well, we were trying to show the difference between dual drive and non, because you have to put a non on a ratchet, obviously. So not only do you have the extra profile of a ratchet head, but you're going to have this much extra space that you're having to account for, as opposed to sticking it in a ratcheting wrench.
Yep.
So, but we posted that. What did someone say to you?
They said kind of scummy to use a much thicker ratchet on the other one.
I agree with you. He is a scumbag, but in this case, he was right. The ratchet head is actually thicker than a ratcheting wrench, which is kind of the point. And then this part of it disappears into the ratcheting wrench, so you don't account for it when you're actually telling size. So that instance, he wasn't being scummy, but 99% of the time, he's a pretty big scumbag. Yeah,
so that entire bottom half is sitting inside the wrench. It's kind of taken out of the picture. And so, yeah, lowest profile 1/4 UJs in the world. Seriously. There's a company that makes one that they claimed was the lowest profile UJ in the world.
And they're not wrong at first glance. They're not wrong about that. They do make the lowest profile sitting flush. But because of the extra stuff that we got going on, meaning the dual drive and the spring-loaded part of it, it is actually able to get lower than the lowest in the world. And also, it is able to flex 90 degrees, which because it's so stubby, it is unable. They don't have this type of, universal joint, they have a ball, right? There's a ball. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a ball, so they only got about 35, 40 degrees of turn.
Well, when they tried to make it as low profile as possible, they shortened the body.
Yeah, so the body itself, sitting by itself, it's probably what? I mean, do we have one here? Did we grab one and just?
It's in the other room, but
why don't we cut to that? Bam, found it. So RUJ, put that there so you can see the lowest UJ in the world. Claimed, at least. Let's see, get that out of there.
Air quotes.
So as you can see, a lot smaller, right? I don't want to show you brands, blah, blah, blah. Smaller at first glance. But because theirs is so stubby, all you get is that kind of, that's all you get. That's all you get that way, and that's all you get that way. Not as much swivel.
Yeah, it's like 18 degrees.
With this guy that way, then especially this way,
this
you
one,
get a
yeah,
lot
that one
more.
still does almost 90.
And then with the dual drive, this is the smallest ratchet that company has to offer, little micro ratchet. Put this guy there. And then I'm going to put ours in an 11 millimeter ratcheting wrench with the spring retention system. So now you can see the difference
that dual drive makes.
In terms of profile.
Yep. Whatever ratchet you use on something that's not dual drive is the height that's added.
Exactly, that's exactly what it is.
To it.
The height of a ratchet is always going to be, or the profile of a ratchet's going to be thicker than the profile of a ratcheting wrench. It's just how that works. So it's not scummy. He's just a scumbag. That's all it is.
So that's the FFA 100, and it does have the sizes marked here what they fit into. So if you ever forget, 1/2 by 21, 3/8 by 17, 1/4 by 11. Available now. Check it out.
Boom. All right, next we have the EDM. This is the last one, right?
Yeah.
EDM 400. It's not a brand new set. You guys have seen it before. You know other people with them. The extra long, deep metric socket set. This set is specifically made so that you can actually, it's made for bumper removal. That's what it's designed for. And you've seen a lot of different ones, right? They're super deep, right? Or extra deep in this case, I guess. It goes all the way through so you can actually get to those long threaded bolts, get to the nuts that's on them, and it goes 8 through 14 millimeter. And the difference between ours and the rest of them out there is that ours is a 1/4 inch set, meaning that the ratchet is going to be smaller to help you get into a tighter spot.
Yeah.
That's the feature that makes ours different than everywhere else's, the 1/4 inch versus 3/8, because most people make them 3/8. Even the 14 millimeter is a 1/4 inch socket. That's a pretty big socket for 1/4 inch, but again, it's designed for bumper removal. So that being in mind, we don't think there's going to be, or we didn't imagine there'd be issues with people breaking them, using them for bumper removal, which they haven't. But
we don't receive any of those back.
No, because people use them for what they're intended to. People don't normally pull this out when they're like, I need a 14 millimeter socket. They don't normally pull out this bitch.
Yeah.
This is not very, but this is specialty for the most part.
EDM 400. Bam. Lifetime warranty.
Dude, that's all for today, right?
Yep, that's all for today.
Oh my god.
As always, keep checking out our. You almost just coughed on me right there.
But I didn't.
Or was that a sneeze?
No, it was a cough.
Okay.
Last week to enter mystery box.
Last week to enter mystery box giveaway. So go on our Instagram, check out the pinned post at the top of our page, where you like, comment, tag a friend, and you have to be following us to enter. And
Also,
we'll announce that the episode after this one.
The first, yeah, exactly.
my sister thinks these shoes are whack. I like them. What do you think, Michael?
I think those are sick.
Check these bad boys out. Had them made. The Air VIM ones, baby. Check that out. Oof.
You wouldn't believe the amount of compliments. Like the first day you wore these out,
These are
you
my
got
show
like
shoes.
you got like 10 compliments.
These are my show shoes. That's what they are. That's why I'm trying them out, because last time I wore them at the other shows, be honest, my dogs were barking. My feet hurt. That was not fun. So I put some Dr. Scholl's in these bad boys, hoping that it's going to fix it up. That's why I'm testing them out today.
Have you worn them all since that show?
No, I don't wear them other than shows. I'm wearing them right now because I'm testing out the
Inserts.
Yeah.
Dr. Scholl.
So far, so good. Doctor's in. Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next week.
Yes, sir.
Peace out.